Hey, what is up guys, it is your boy, I'm here to bring you another video today, and today guys, we are going to be doing a showcase over Gerald. Finally, I pulled him in my most recent summoning video. If you guys saw that, I was able to get him, and I'm extremely happy. He is an extremely good unit, and I cannot wait to show him off for you guys. Also, I want to say too, I was supposed to stream today at the time of recording this video, which is the 24th, which was actually Sunday, but I'll be streaming Monday night. The whole reason why I didn't stream tonight is because I was playing Sekiro, is that how you say it, or Sekiro? However you want to pronounce it. I was playing that, and I wound up playing it for so long I completely forgot the track of time, and I was like, oh snap, it's 10 o'clock. So yeah, it kind of sucked, but I was like, hey, it is what it is. But I'll be live tonight at the time we uploading this video. I'll be live tonight, so yeah, 7 p.m. CST. I'll be live on Twitch streaming some Grand Summoners. Now, apart from all that, let's get in to Gerald and talk about the boy Gerald. So here we go. Let's bring him up a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so the boy Gerald has a ton of abilities, so let's go over him. So his first ability is burning resistance level 5, burning time reduction, and burning evasion rate 50% up, which is pretty good. Unfortunately, it doesn't really matter too much, but hey, it is what it is. It's not like a super strong resistance buff or like a evasion buff. I would more so like maybe poison instead. I think poison is a lot harder to deal with if you don't have a cleanse than burn is. So yeah, moving on, that we have protection, reduce all allies damage by 10% when near death, pretty strong. We have sacrifice and resolution, survives with 1 HP during battle only once, and recover your HP by 50% and art gauge max when activated. And also we have raid wall level 4, damage from raid boss 20% down, so against raids he will take 20% less damage, so he's definitely the raid tank. Moving on from that, we have his skill, 2000% fire damage physical, reduce enemies attack by 20% for 5 seconds, 8-second cooldown, 1200 break. His normal art is 15,400% fire damage magic, 2400 break, increase all allies art gauge by 10, take all damage towards all allies instead, and negates own damage for a total of 8k for 20 seconds. Then his true art is 21,600% fire damage magic, increase all allies art gauge by 15, heal own status elements, take all damage take all damage towards all allies instead, and negates own damage for a total of 15k for 20 seconds, which is very, very strong. I don't think that's the strongest in the game. I think Dark Zorg negates 20k damage, I think, so it is like 5k more than Gerald, but still that is a ton of damage that you will be taking, or Gerald will be taking, instead of your entire team, so that is really good. Pretty much like you can see right here, Gerald is a tank. He's not an attacker, he's not anything like that. He is meant to be a tank. He's, you put him out there in your team to tank. You tank damage with him. That's pretty much all you do with Gerald. He tanks. Now, moving on from that, we have his equipment that I'll be showing off. So we have Eldrange, however you want to pronounce it, the Holy Armor. This is from the Scylla event. This right here is an extremely strong 5-star defense slot. I recommend putting this on Gerald if you have it. If you don't have it, then don't worry. The Scylla event is actually coming back. At the time you watching this video, the Scylla event should be coming back in about 2 days, I think. So yeah, make sure you farm this Holy Armor because this is really good. So what you do is you reduce your damage by 50% for 6 seconds, or you reduce the target's damage by 50%. So you reduce Gerald's damage that he takes by 50% for 6 seconds, and you will heal 10% of that damage. Not only that, you have Noble Aura. You auto recover 20 HP per second, and you increase your attack by 30% of your defense. So the more defense you have, the more attack you will have. So 30% of your defense is getting added on to your attack. So yeah, 30-second cooldown too, so it's really good. Moving on from that, the other equipment we have on him for 5-star physical, we have the Cursed Light Sword. Then 4-star magic, I threw on pretty much just this Sacred Tome. I think this is from the Fina, I can't even talk, the Fina event, Fina and Regulus event. However, people said that the Clown, or the Clown Lucky unit 4-star magic slot from his event is actually a lot better for Gerald, so I'd recommend putting on that instead. But for right now, that's all I had, because the Clown isn't here right now, unfortunately. So yeah, so here we go. Let's do it. Or actually, I think he is, but I haven't farmed him yet. So yeah, I'll probably do it right after this video. So is he here actually? I think he is. Yep, there he is. So yeah, But let's do this. So we're going to take him up against the Crest Palace. We're going to go up against the Temple of Heavenly Light. We're going to do it on the pro version, and we're going to show you Gerald against this. So this team we're going to be taking. I thought, why not? I want to use Earth Mirror, and everybody else pretty much is perfectly fine. So let's get into this. And we pretty much don't struggle with art gen too bad on this team. It's pretty good. It's not that bad. So yeah. But you can see right here, as soon as we get into this fight, let's do this with Gerald. Now also, wait, I just now noticed something. I don't think the game volume is on, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think. Is it? No, it's not. There we go. Okay, so with Gerald, pretty much, use all your equipment and all that like you usually do, apart from the defense item. The only time you really want to use the defense item, I feel like, is whenever you're about to take a ton of damage. Like, for example, during enemies' normal art or something like that, or the enemy's true art. I said the enemy's true art. But yeah, during the enemy's arts, that's probably whenever you will want to use the 5-star defense item. Apart from that, you pretty much will only use it during that. You really won't use it anywhere else. Also, we got all of our art gauge extremely quickly, but still, that's really good. However, so yeah, we're not going to be using Gerald's arts yet, because I want to wait till we get to the final fight. Also, is this a new track? I haven't heard this. I usually don't play the Crest Palace with like game sound, or not game sound. Well, yeah, game sound and like the music turned up. I actually kind of like this track, this OST from the Crest Palace. I never really noticed it. It's actually pretty solid. But yeah, we're gonna keep going through this and just keep, destroying these guys. Now, I will say that it's probably likely that Gerald will die at least once in this fight. Probably, which is good because it will show you his, his revive and all that, which will give him back his true art instantaneously. But even with that being said, it's not like the Gerald, oh my god, he's a trash tank or whatever. No, it's just that he probably will die at least once, I think. So yeah, here we go. Last battle. Let's hit it, man. So we're gonna pop my true art here. I actually think I did a little bit too early, but I think Gerald has a startup to it, so I think we're fine. Oh, never mind. Yeah, he does. Okay, yeah, so it's fine. It doesn't matter. It's not like really Gerald's gonna be doing damage anyway. He's just here to tank. But still, right here. So pretty much the whole thing with Gerald, right? Once you get into the fight and you pop your art and all that, you pretty much never want to lose your barrier. As long as your barrier is up, you're good. So keep a track on this buff right here. I just tapped on it. So whenever you see that buff go away, that's whenever you will want to use your true art or your normal art again. More than likely, most of the time you'll be spamming normal art with him and just constantly keeping up his shield for as long as possible. And just keep doing that because that's like the best case scenario most of the time. Also, yeah, what is it? I can't think. Earth Mirror's shield will also stack with Gerald's shield, so that's really good. Also, right here, for example, since I didn't have my my normal art, or not my normal art, but my true art, I used Gerald's normal art right there just to be safe and just to make sure that I did have that barrier up for everyone, because I did not want people to get hit by the princess's freaking art, because it does a ton of damage, so we don't want that to happen. So yeah, so this will take a while because we're doing this with the tank and we don't have a mono earth team. We pretty much have 2 earth units, Fina and then Gerald. So yeah, we don't have a mono earth team, and if we did have a mono earth team, we probably could do this a little bit faster, or like 3 earth units, because I could use Earth Mirror's normal art, or not no, yeah, her normal art, to give everyone the buff that I want to give them. So right here you see I pop my normal art again. I use the defense item, and then you see right there Gerald and everyone else takes no damage, which is really good. Another thing is too that I want to point out is that a lot of people probably are going to stop using Gerald once Thetis comes out, because Thetis is just an absolute beast, and I kind of wish that all tanks had the same thing Thetis did, or a similarity to it, where Thetis, if you didn't know, Thetis actually has a, what is it? Is it a attack? No, it's a skill, yeah, an ability, where whenever Thetis is in Magia Drive, Thetis actually, all the damage that he takes, he gains art gauge for it. So, for example, every time Thetis gets hit by an attack, he will gain art gauge for that. So it's really good. Pretty much every point or every instance of damage that Thetis receives, he'll just get art gauge right back for it. So it's very, very strong, and I wish the boy Gerald and Scylla and all that had like something similar to it, but it kind of sucks that they don't. But it's still, you know, it doesn't really take away from how good they are. They're still going to be really, really good once Theus does come out, but Theus is definitely, you know, the king of the tanks and all that. But still, that probably won't be happening till at least another month whenever Theus drops. I'm assuming probably will be another month away. But you can see right here, like, we're not really taking any damage. To be honest, I could probably just auto this with Gerald, just make Gerald use normal art like all the time, and then let everyone else just spam true arts. I think I could actually auto this, but I don't want to, just to be safe. So yeah, okay, now right here, I think I may start using my normal art with what you call it, with freaking, I can't even think of her name, Earth Mirror, so Finn can start doing some crits and all that. So right here we're gonna pop that, and I did use my shield a little bit early right there, but I think we're fine. If not, then Gerald will take some damage here, like, yeah, like right there. He'll take a little bit, not too much though. I'll pop my normal art though to keep Gerald's barrier up, so we don't, you know, take too much damage right there. And also we have Earth Mirror's barrier as well, which is adding on to the survivability. Also, let's pop this as well, because I don't want to just be holding it forever, because, you know, that's not good whenever you're holding on to equipment just forever. So popping into the true art here, and yeah, it's pretty much the whole gist of Gerald. Kind of like, you kind of see what I'm talking about. Like, he's just gonna tank for the entire team, and that's pretty much all he does. He just tanks damage for days, and he's really good at it. That's the only reason why I wanted Gerald, is because I didn't have a good tank, and now I do. So I'm happy because Gerald definitely does help too in the later content of the game, like the extremely hard content. I think he's even useful in one of the one of the trials, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that, but one of the dungeon floors, I think he is actually pretty useful in there. I don't usually do the dungeon trials, not all the time, because I just forget, or I'm lazy, or I'm busy, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, I don't do it all the time, but whenever I can, I will try to do it. But I think it's actually here right now, so I may do it maybe tomorrow, because I am off tomorrow, but I also want to record videos and all that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do that as well. But yeah, you can see Gerald just here tanking, hasn't died yet, which is actually surprising. Last time I think he died because I just forgot about his barrier, and his barrier went away, but I'm not forgetting about his barrier this time, and it's perfectly fine. So yeah, I'm gonna pop his true art again, give him that juicy 15k barrier. Also, it's gonna be even more than that, because it's technically what, a 19,200 barrier, because it stacks with Earth Mirror's barrier. So he is extremely tanky. He pretty much almost has a 200k, that's a 200k, a 20k barrier up, and that is ridiculous. So right here we're gonna pop that. Gonna make sure that Gerald doesn't, oh yeah, right there, he took some damage because we used his we used his normal art, so he actually did take some decent amounts of damage, but nothing crazy. He can heal that right back up, so we're not really worried too much about it. I'm gonna pop this right here just to get that barrier up, so no one else on the team takes damage. Also, we're gonna pop this because I think Finn's true art's still going on. I think, yep, it is. So that's gonna do some crits right there. Gonna pop his normal art again. Give Fina her, oh my god, did not get Fina her true art because with his normal art. That's not good, but I think we're fine. Yep, boom, dead. And we got a level 3 crest. Oof. It'd be like that sometimes though. Dude, I swear, I never get any level 4 crest. I think I've only gotten one level 4 crest in my entire, like, Grand Summoner's career. I've only gotten one. But you saw right there, that is, that's Gerald. That's Gerald. That's what he does. He, wow, player XP, I guess I'll take it. I think it's better than Silver Resistance, so why not? But, there's not really too much I can say about Gerald, just apart from him being like super top tier, or not really super top tier, but I guess like tank wise he is like well, right now in global I think he is probably the best tank right now in global. But still, Gerald, absolutely amazing unit, really good. He's extremely good. A whole reason why he's good though is because he tanks. He doesn't really do damage or anything like that. Like, as you can see right here, his attack stat isn't really that high. It's pretty low at 2700, but that's not factoring in the Holy Armor's passive either. So really it's more so, it's probably around like 3k or something like that actually, because 30% of my 40-20 defense, well, it's even more than that because of my limit breaks and all that. But still, Gerald, really good unit. I'm going to be using him for a while, probably using him against all the crest dungeons there is. I probably won't be able to use him against the Palamecia one though, if I need a tank for that. I don't know if I may not need a tank for Palamecia, but if I do, then Hey, I may use Gerald, not for sure though, because he does take more damage to against water elements, so that kind of sucks. But still, it is what it is. Apart from that though, guys, thank you all for coming out, man. It's been your boy OP. I'll be back later this week recording some more videos. Hopefully I can at least get out maybe 2 more videos or 3 more videos before the end of the week, because ever since I started working, it's really hard for me to come home and just instantly record a video, because most of the time if I come home I'm so tired and I don't want to record a video because I literally just don't have any energy at all. So yeah, part of that though, guys, I will be live tonight at 7 p.m. CST, so make sure you're over at my Twitch channel, check that out. Part of that though, guys, thank you all for coming out, and I'm out, guys. Peace.